Hey everyone, welcome once again to Callous Comics Live, and we are about to begin making another comic strip. This time I'd like to give some special thanks to Randy Kanapi for the idea for this comic strip. I'm actually plagiarizing a lot of the words on his post not too long ago for this comic strip. But yeah, let's get down to it. I'm trying to set up my iPad. Now, the reason why, if you see me in a comic convention doing live art, you'll notice that I always have my my work area like pretty much eye level, because over the years of drawing while hunched over a piece of paper, it has done quite a number on my neck. So I try my very best to maintain a good posture while I do my work. But life is good. We're still alive, and we're still doing our best to make the world a better place. So let's do everything we can to get to that end point, that goal, where we recognize each other's common humanity and strive for a better day for one and all. But first, let's tackle all the technicalities of stuff like this. You'll hear me sniffing quite a lot. I still am under the weather. As early as now, you can see just how much text there are on my panels. But here we go. Let's see. There we are. Quite a lot of text. But it's actually the point of this comic strip, so I can't really. We'll see. We'll see if I can do some edits on the text to try to make it a bit more concise. I've already removed quite a number of text from the dialogue, but it is what it is. Before I continue, I'd like to thank the provider of the music for these live streams, chillhop.com. If you may be wondering why I'm doing this, introducing chillhop.com, I didn't find out until my last stream if, for whatever reason, my Facebook live videos get monetized. They actually make some money. The artists involved make some money, so I might as well kind of make this a cooperative thing. Maybe. I doubt my Facebook videos will get monetized, but if it ever does get to that point, then hey, I'm happy to help out fellow artists. So, yep. I think I'd want a bit more, a more smiling expression on this guy. he'll probably need a few hand gestures. I think it was Walt Disney himself who said characters' hands always have to be doing something. Let's circle back and. Oh, shoot. Hey, Toby. Thanks for joining me. So the great Toby, who is a wonderful comic writer, has said someday I shall have the courage to dive into comic strips too. It's a totally different genre, obviously. But yes, I would love to see what you could do with comic strips. How odd that I'm not getting the alerts from Facebook. Just peeking at how you do it. Yeah, go for it. That's why I'm doing this. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Please, if you want to stick around and have a chit chat with me while I do this, that would be fantastic. I feel like I keep making mistakes in what I do for comics. I just had to resize, redraw 200 plus pages the last 3 months. Oh wow, you have far more patience for this than I do. You'll find if you continue to watch these streams of mine, when I do make mistakes, they stay there. What do you use to cast your work, or is that? This is an iPad. This is an iPad Pro. I'm drawing. The app is Procreate. I have this. I don't know if you can see it on screen. Let me try to. Right. So over here, there's this little box that comes out of the USB-C port of the iPad, where you can connect an HDMI cable. So that, hey Miggy, thanks for joining me. An old high school friend just joined the chat. That is connected to my old. I'm trying to show it on camera. This thing. It is called a capture card. I used to use this for my gaming streams. Although now that I play on most of the time when I do my gaming streams, I play on PC, so I no longer really need this. But if you're streaming from, say, a Nintendo Switch or a what do you call this? A PlayStation, you would need something like this to connect to your PC so you could broadcast it, and it pretty much acts like a webcam. So yeah, that's what I use. Capture card, right? I use Procreate, but how do you cast it for? Oh yeah, so even if without a radio ready voice. But yes, capture cards. This is a fairly cheaper one, but it does a pretty good job. I just bought it on Shopee or Lazada, one of those. I bought it during the pandemic when I started my gaming streams. And then, yeah, Procreate. That's what I use. I didn't really add any brushes or anything. I'm just using the native stuff. And then as for my software, my streaming software is a variation of OBS called Streamlabs. It's a bit more user-friendly. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to stuff like this. So, yeah. But if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty of streaming, I do recommend OBS itself. Although it's not really working so well this time. There's supposed to be these little pop-ups on screen when someone likes the stream or shares it or whatnot, but they're not coming out this time. On Facebook, it's already telling me that there's a couple of shares already, and a like, probably you, and it did not tell me. It's supposed to. Maybe because this is the first time I'm streaming to more than 3 services. So I'm streaming to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter/X. So it's the first time I'm streaming to Twitter. I don't know if anyone's watching from there. Right now, it seems like all the viewers are from Facebook. Oh, no, some are from Twitch. Hello. Hey, Twitch, how you doing? And YouTube. Oh, well, there it is. Maybe everything's delayed because I'm trying to stream to too many things. Community creating, man, I'm just doing this just to force myself to work. I really don't pay much attention to creating a community, but if doing this inadvertently does that, then hey, I'm happy. I'm just hoping, whenever I do this, I'm just hoping that someone will show up and I get to, chit chat. And if someone out there learns something from what I'm doing, it is, after all, part of my Hippocratic oath as a doctor to pass knowledge on. So, hey. Yeah, good. Thank you. Just by being there and leaving a like, it makes me happy, and supposedly it's supposed to help. So, but I don't know enough about this community building to know how it helps, but it does. So thank you. One of these days, I kind of want to have a co-host, or have a stream where there are several of us comic creators, kind of sharing our screens and working on our respective comics. So that would be fun. Oh my goodness, we are joined by greatness. Hey, Sean Williams, welcome, man. How are you doing? I'm not sure where you're watching from. Oh, from Facebook. Hey, thanks for dropping by, man. It's been a long time. This is a super text-heavy comic strip. I'm breaking a lot of conventional wisdom when it comes to making comic strips with this particular one. But the text is kind of the point in this particular comic strip, so I'm kind of forgiving myself for a lot of this. Toby says someday he'll join in, probably when I'm more confident and the book is done. So I'm not just sending a teaser zine. Hey, you could be just drawing whatever, man. That'd be fun. Like just drawing art for yourself would be cool. Oh, we should have something in the background. Right. Maybe a presentation, a slideshow. Hey Vince, good evening. Good to see you. We're joined by another wonderful cartoonist from the Manila Bulletin family. By the way, not seeing your art move. Maybe because I'm not doing anything to it. Oh my goodness, Budgetan, the great Budgetan has joined us. Thank you for liking the stream, Budge. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, you're right. It is not moving. Let's see if I can... You are right. It is not moving. I don't know why. Oh dear. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if that did the trick. Yeah, there you go. When you showed the connection thing. Oh, yeah, maybe. But now it's working, I think. So, yeah, there you go. Thanks for the heads up, Toby. But yes, Budgetan, the co-creator of Callous Comics, thanks for joining me. Wow, star-studded viewing cast today. Thank you. Vince is asking what software I'm using. I'm using the Procreate app on the iPad. I chose it because the alternative would be Clip Studio Art or whatever it's called now, and they have a subscription, so you'd have to pay every month or so. Whereas with Procreate, it's a one-time payment. It is more expensive, at least in the beginning, and but I just didn't want to have yet another subscription to another online service. So I just wanted to buy the software and I'm done. And all the updates and so forth come free. So yeah. Well, as you can see, a very text-heavy comic strip. Yes, Procreate can also do the time-lapse recording, and they can do it can do animation as well that are out there in Tenor. So if you do, I saw a problem for a second, but it seems to have resolved itself. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna stream to too many platforms again. But anyway, if you are joining me from wherever, welcome to the Callous Comics live stream. We have viewers from Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So wow, I think it's kind of overloading my software. So please do like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and on Facebook and on YouTube. Those are the three main things I stream to. I'm experimenting now on the Twitter stream or X stream, whatever it's called. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and hope you stick around. Good gracious, we have the amazing Pilar Esber on Twitch. Welcome. How are you doing, Pilar? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And I hope my stream is turning out okay, because right now I think there's a lot of hiccups. Oh dear, I forgot. I forgot a stethoscope. Oh good, the stream's looking good. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, you're doing a break sketch. I was just talking with Toby. He's another comic creator over on Facebook that we should do a stream one day where there are several of us, just drawing whatever or working on whatever comic we're working on. All of us sharing our screens, and it'll be a fun live stream. I'm not sure about the technicalities that are required for such a stream, but I think with just Discord we can get by. I think we've done it before, right, Pilar? With Rod, I think. I think the service that's really getting affected is Facebook. But my software is not updating me, but to those of you who left likes on Facebook, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's a free thing to do that'll help me out so much. Like, share, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. Do all that stuff. I really appreciate it. Toby asks, what's your Procreate approach to layers, pages? I'm sorry. I'm terrible at that stuff. I always draw on the wrong layer and all that. I don't label my layers. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at that stuff. But my dialogue are separate layers. My inks are on a separate, or they should be on a separate layer. My pencils are on a separate layer. And when it comes to coloring, which I'll do later on, the colors are on a separate layer. And you'll see later, if you stick around, I'll actually separate my line work and make the background transparent so I could do whatever I need to do on the background. But that'll be on Photoshop later on. I don't do it on Procreate. Because I need to work with CMYK, and Procreate so far has not been the best when it comes to that CMYK stuff. But it's a lesson I had to learn since ever since I got into the newspaper. You have to have your comic strip print ready, and ever since then I've been doing it this way. Yes, I also use Photoshop, but for that reason. We have a common publisher, don't we, Toby? So my problem, not with a publisher, but my problem when it comes to actually forming a book is I don't have the right software to make a multi-page PDF that is high resolution. So what I ended up having to do is to send separate pages, a file per page, to our publisher. Hey Kurt, oh my gosh, so many friends here tonight. How you doing? Good to hear from you, Kurt. He's watching from over on from YouTube, so thanks for joining me. Toby's I ended up using Canva. No, well, I sent my PSD files, and the printer was able to figure stuff out for me, so yeah. But yeah, I had that problem because with my previous books, that's what I do. I just send a file per page. Back when I was still self-publishing, I don't know if I want to continue doing that now that I've actually experienced being published. So, oops, sorry. If you're not aware, I don't have a man cave. This is not a man cave behind me. This is my man corner. So everything is all squished in. My voice acting gear and everything, it's all like really compressed into a small space. My family's like right over there, right outside the screen, right off screen. Kurt says, just prepping to be a guest on another podcast. Hey, wow, congratulations, man. Glad you and yours are doing well. Thank you. Good to hear from you, Kurt. Kurt is the host of the amazing podcast TGT. That's two. Oh no, that's two guys talking, or two geeks talking. And I've been a co-host on that podcast several times. This page you're working on, is it one canvas? Yes, it is. Do you keep other pages on that same canvas as separate folder layers or created? Well, this is a newspaper comic strip, so I'm doing one strip per what do you call this? Per file, pretty much. Oh, shoot. That's the wonderful thing about digital art. The undo. There's a part that I dread, but hopefully it'll work out. It did. Hey, someone out there is good luck. A lot of text on this page. Now this is another sin, apparently, when it comes to comics, having your artwork overlap the speech bubble, but space is so constrained in comic strips, so it probably is more forgivable in newspaper comic strips than it is in, say, a Marvel or DC comic. Pilar says, when you said cramped in one room, I felt that. Toby says, I have to learn to do that. I did one issue per canvas with 40 plus pages as folder. Oh, goodness gracious. Mistake number 7, which forced me to redo my work. Oh, well, yeah. Toby says, oh my god, I do the overlap intentionally. Oh, well, you know what? If it is for an artistic purpose, then yeah, go for it. I like making the words go around the people to imply how they say it. That is... No. If it is a creative decision, then yes, go for it. I wonder if there are style guides similar to like those in grammar when it comes to comics. Maybe there should be. I'm gonna do the opposite now. I'm gonna have the speech bubble actually overlap the... Oh, who's this? Hey Alex, thanks for the like. I really appreciate it. And welcome back. Long-time supporter, Alex. Thank you. I'm not digging this music. I'm gonna skip this song at least. Or maybe... Fun fact, I used to be a party DJ. And although this digital stuff is past my time. Does this still work? Oh, it does. So we can have the name of the song on the stream. Two Geeks Talking. Hey, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Why is it the default animation and not what I uploaded? Dropping the beats and saving lives. Well, I was a party DJ in med school. People were too cheap to actually have a hobby, and well, this song's okay, so I'm not gonna change it anymore. Toby says, most focus more on the specific platform, skipping past basics. People like me don't even know who. Yes, I wish there was a want to make comics. Here's the basic rules, guidelines when using program. You know what? Over on the Indie Comics Manila Facebook page, if you're a part of that, there is a document where I put links to all the they're not style guides, but guides to comic making that I adhere to, that are free to read online. In particular, there's one link that focuses on vectors, which I still am poor at. And but yes, it's a great guide when it comes to figuring out the layout of your panel and stuff. Then there's Wally Woods's, was that his name? Wally Woods's like 25 panels that always work. I refer to that quite a lot. And the Blambot guide to speech bubbles is also really good. There was past tense, a free article that used to be on webcomics.com when it comes to the uh-ohs and oh-nos in speech bubbles or in comic dialogue, and that was a great guide, but they have since put that behind a paywall. Oh, you're not part of that. Oh my goodness. Well, I think the admins are not as active as they used to be. That's the problem. But yes, Indie Comics Manila, the president of which is more of a vlogger nowadays. Maybe that's why he doesn't. He's not as active as he used to be. But he did make comics before. Another great resource are our good friends over at the Webcomic Alliance. Their website has some great guides as well. If you're willing to listen to a lot of podcast episodes, Two Geeks Talking is a great podcast, and also the Comics Cube by Dui Tano. That's a great podcast as well. Although I think no, he's not putting it behind a paywall, but I think he's moved stuff around. I'm not sure what he's done. Whoa! Close your lines. There's this line I always say when that issue happens, and I keep telling myself not to say it because it's not true. But yeah, I would always say Gilbert Monsanto always says close your lines. He's only said it once. bit too cornery on the thumb. Let's fix that. We have a really close up now. Oh, this is one of Wally Woods' panels that always work. So, is that his name? I might have gotten that wrong. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hang on. Yes, Wally Wood, panels that always work. This haircut, by the way, on this med student that I'm drawing, was my son's haircut for a time. He actually got a perm. But since, it has since straightened out again, but just a fun fact. It's funny, all the kids seem to have this hairstyle now, the wavy hair and all that. Hey Dee, welcome back. We are joined by the amazing Dee Parson of the Rosebuds comic strip. Brought to us by the wonderful people at... I hope I don't get this wrong. King Feature Syndicate, I think. But hey, welcome back, Dee. I'm glad to see you. Dee gave me the advice to make these live streams more consistent, and so far that has doubled my viewer count. Z says, yes, that's right. I'm so happy to see you streaming again. This is so exciting. Thank you, thank you. And I'm trying out Twitter as well. So I'm streaming there, apart from my YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. But I think it's taking its toll on some of the services. I'm getting some choppy stuff here and there. Toby asked, last question, but I gotta head off. How many brushes do you use in Procreate? Honestly, just two. For penciling, I used to use when I would draw on paper, way back when. My stream has come off on Facebook. Oh, there it is. And for inking, I use the Studio Pen in black. And part of the reason is because due to time constraints and because I adhere to it philosophically, I do the Ligne Claire style of line art, which is I have the same line width for all my line work. The philosophy behind it is you have a democracy of lines. Every line has equal importance to every other line, and it helps make things more straight to the point, which is important in a newspaper comic strip. I believe, at least. I think I'm not. I haven't talked to him about it, but I think Manix Abrera does the same thing. And I know a few other comic artists who adhere to Ligne Claire. So, hey, we were talking about style guides, and that is one. Ligne Claire. Popular people who adhere to that are... oh, geez, I have the wrong thing on. Herge, who does Tintin. It is often referred to as the Tintin style of line work. And, what do you call this? Geoff Darrow does it to an extreme. And yes, so it kind of simplifies things for me, and you kind of have to sort of learn how to make it work for you. But yes, over the years, because back when I was a resident, when I was still in specialization training, when I was drawing on paper, I couldn't really bring much, so I brought a sketch pad with me to the hospital, and one pencil and one pen. So it kind of forced me to use that style, and I've stuck to it ever since. Oh, I feel you, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, Toby. I hope you have a great night, and I'm glad that you learned something from this live stream. So have a great night. How are my vectors here? Not good. I was just talking about vectors earlier with Toby. That didn't work either. Oh, horrible. That is a bit better. We'll have the words case presentation behind the med student's head. All that's left now is to find space for my signature. Oh, and to complete the word balloons in that one panel. We can do it here. It's gonna be tight. How is that? Is that ugly? It is. See it on my other screen. Oh, it's okay. I'll fix that in a bit. Alright, let's go. I think we're done with inking. But yeah, let's go over the comic strip and see if the joke works. Let's circle back and blue sky this paradigm shift by leveraging our bandwidth to drill down on the low-hanging fruit, but only if we can move the needle without boiling the ocean. At the end of the day, we need to disrupt the synergy of our core competencies and pivot the deliverables into a thought leadership ecosystem that aligns with our key performance vegetables. Sorry. If we can get all to touch base asynchronously, we'll have the secret sauce to parachute this initiative into a high-octane, game-changing deep dive that maximizes our ROI on the bleeding edge of the value proposition. That's nice, med student. Now, please tell us your treatment plan for this patient. That was my treatment plan. Yeah, that's alright. It's okay. I'm okay with that. So now I'm gonna go through the motions of transferring this comic strip over to my PC, which I will not show here. It's basically uploading it to my Google Drive and then downloading it again on my PC. So give me a few moments. Oh, thank you, T. I appreciate that. It was a very text-heavy comic strip, which did concern me. But the text was kind of the point. You know, it's all that jargon in a sense. But now I can pack away my iPad before I continue. Ooh. Sorry, I had an audio issue for a moment there. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to download the comic strip. Good Lord, Carlo Vergara shared this stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Carlo Vergara is a wonderful comic creator. He is responsible for the creation of Jaja Jaturna. I can never... do I pronounce that right? Zaza or Jaja? Jaja Zaturna. Let's try to find a bit more upbeat music. But still a bit more chill. Still a bit chill, but a bit more upbeat. You know what I mean? After all of this music is coming from our good friends over at chillhop.com, so do check them out. You can get their music for your live stream, and it'll be free for Twitch and YouTube. You will have to share any income if you do monetize your videos on Facebook, though. But small price to pay. Especially since my videos are not monetized. Did I get it? Did I get the... Alright, I think we're ready. Let's There we go. We're now in Photoshop, and we can continue making this comic strip. Control A, C, Control J, Alt, whatever this is. Alt that one. Control V, I. Go to this. Shift F5, black. Right click, apply a layer mask. It's Toby. It's too bad. It's Toby. It's too bad Toby isn't here. This is what I wanted to show him, how I separated my line work from mode CMYK color, don't flatten, image adjustments, threshold, and that should make my line work ready for newsprint. Let's see. Yes, 100% K. We're all set. Let's save the file first. And oh, okay. Let's continue. I feel like giving this guy what skin tone? Maybe a bit darker. Am I in the correct layer? I am. Good. I take it back. No. No, I'll stick with... Hey, Lady Storekeeper over on YouTube. Hey Kim, how are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. Another comic artist. We have a star-studded viewership today. Lady Storekeeper has been a friend since I broke into the Philippine comic scene. actually not much artwork to work on for this comic strip because it's so text heavy. Ooh, I will have some sort of artistic license for this panel. Gonna bring the red in. Oh, I have a little issue here with the tail of that speech bubble. But I'm too lazy to sort it out, so it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay in the comic. Have the words case presentation behind the med student. Which is going to take a little bit of creativity. How am I gonna do that? I think I figured it out. Enough of the words have to be seen, so instead of a center alignment, we're gonna do with a just a tad larger font. we're gonna rasterize that. Next, we need to go back to this. Magic wand that. And then select inverse. Go back to the layer with the words. Edit clear. That did it. Awesome. And there you have it, another comic strip. Let's read through it again. Let's circle back and blue sky this paradigm shift by leveraging our bandwidth to drill down on the low-hanging fruit. But only if we can move the needle without boiling the ocean. At the end of the day, we need to disrupt the synergy of our core competencies and pivot the deliverables into a thought leadership ecosystem that aligns with our key performance vegetables. If we can get all to touch base asynchronously, we'll have the secret sauce to parachute this initiative into a high-octane, game-changing deep dive that maximizes our ROI on the bleeding edge of the value proposition. That's nice, med student. Now please tell us your treatment plan for this patient. That was my treatment plan. Cute, cute. Okay, we'll keep that. So that's it. That's this comic strip. All I'll do now is I'll send this to my editor in the newspaper, to Sir Ronnie Santiago, and then I'll get this ready for online consumption, basically rearranging the panels into a 2x2 configuration. So that's it. Thanks to everyone who dropped by and said hi and chatted with me as I worked on this comic strip. It's a lot of fun to hang out with everyone while I do this. And yes, there. Yeah, so thanks again, everyone. As you can see, the lights have gone off because people are gonna start trying to sleep. Yeah, so it really is time for me to end this live stream. So thanks again, everyone. It has been fun. This has been a fun live stream. I hope there are some of you that got to learn something from how I did things, and I'll be back soon. Hopefully, no, tomorrow will not be possible. So yes, either late Friday night or sometime during the weekend. So yes, thanks again, everyone. Have a great evening. Relax. Let's recognize our common humanity and work together for a better day for all. And yeah, let's do our bit to help make the world a better place. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Good night.